Hey there, this is Kim, and this is a really quick intro so that you'll understand. It's going to lead into an introduction for Scorpio for a video, but it quickly became known to me that this is not just for Scorpio. This is a collective reading, but it's given to you through the energy of the sign of Scorpio or Scorpio placements. They're confident, bold, elusive, intelligent like way, and even secretive manner. It is coming into this reading, and it is a channeling message, different messages that came through, definitely for the whole collective. So I hope you enjoy it, and just know that you're about to hear, hey there, Scorpio, okay? But it is a collective. Sending you love and light. Bye. Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good. Thank you all for joining me today, tonight, whenever you are. Whenever you get these messages, they're for you. So, yeah, opening up to your spirit team, spirit guides, and your angels. If you're interested in a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Just know that they are pre-recorded videos where you get a private video link. And thank you all for the support so far. I appreciate all your business. Wow. Had a lot in between all of the readings. I think I've had over 10,000 readings between YouTube and private readings. So I'm very thankful, grateful. Oh, the mantis beings are coming out. I don't know why I wanted to pull from this deck. I never do. Maybe it's because of the UFO influence here lately. Who knows? It might be. So these beings, listen, I'm not an expert on these things, but from what I know, mantis beings are extremely smart and highly evolved. They follow, they have like royalty, right? So they have like a monarch. They would be, I've heard some experiencers describe mantis beings as the doctors of our galaxy. So I don't know, but that message is kind of coming through here. The card says enigma, elusive and sensitive. There's something very royal and regal about you, and maybe where you're actually being directed right now. Your like life purpose, or how you feel like you're being directed. Let's see. I think the alchemy deck would be the best for direction. Or why they're wanting to talk about this. So, and elusive, kind of secretive. It makes sense with Scorpio energy. It makes sense. Very intelligent. I mean, you all are known for being very intelligent. A little bit secretive, but you know a lot. You know a lot. Okay, why is this card coming out for them? The moon. There's this is mystery. There's a mystery about you and the presence and who you are at this time. Your presence. Because the breath is talking about mindfulness and being in the present moment, but the message that I'm getting is it's about your presence. There's even a state of peace here, calmness. And maybe I'm picking up on confidence in what you know. Okay, the void. If you're searching for an answer, it's not going to be in the void, but maybe it is, or maybe it's one of those infinite possibilities. So maybe it's created from the void, or you could find yourself in a place of being guided to really meditate a lot, or do a lot of, it could be breath work. But they're wanting you to be able to block out everything. I think it's for some kind of transmission or message that wants to come through. Maybe it's literally through like a mantis being. Aren't they known for the clicks? Which I have heard, by the way. But I never knew where that was coming from. But I've heard that sometimes that could be that. The moon, mysterious changes, but it's a mystery. They're wanting to communicate with you through signals, sounds, signals, maybe clicks. They're wanting to get a message to you in meditation. You have to be super relaxed to receive this like transmission. And for some of you all, it has to do with the violet flame. With the violet flame. So we could also be talking about Saint Germain. You can also be talking about Mother Mary, like, and if you think about it, like royalty of the Ascended Masters. Interesting. Okay, because you have work to do. Work to do. So there's a time for laughter. There's a time for, obviously with the hyena, this is about like, even in a duality type of situation here, finding the laughter. but they're saying be serious at this time. I don't know, that's the message that's coming through. It's cheesy, isn't it? But with the bee and the hyena in the reverse, it's like they're saying, hey, they're wanting you to be serious at this time. They have some sort of message for you. What's the message? Let's see. How are they going to get this message to Scorpios? Or what's the message going to contain? Should I say that? Maybe channel through me for them. The celestial uterus. We have very strong divine feminine energy. Wow. This has to do with your birth, your genesis. Oh, okay. That's big. Your birth, your genesis, your starting point. It's in the celestial uterus. So it is in the place where your soul has energy that is much more powerful of a experience than what you are feeling right now in this body. And so they're wanting you to get out of body so that you can feel. They want you to tap in to your genesis. They want you to tap in to the expansive soul that you are. Okay, because you're similar to this energy. Like, this is what is, like, I'm not sure if they have to have a body to go where they're going, you know? Like, this is a very high, I'm thinking like 9th dimension, if you want to correct me on that. I'm thinking it's 9th dimension. I don't have my book out, though, so. Celestial meaning in the heavens, and ethereal, right? Out there in the stars, and that's where something's being birthed. But this is talking about where did you come from? Oh, where did you come from? You are all of the infinite possibilities. You are all of the infinite possibilities. Oh, this is a very, whoever this is, this group, they're really, okay, they're blunt. They're blunt. They're like, why are you living anything small at this point? Why would you, if you are dissatisfied, unhappy, would you not tap into this, to what you actually are, which is all of the infinite possibilities ever exist. You're all of that energy. And they want you to tap into it because they're saying that you shouldn't be, they're, like I said, the way that they're coming across is like, don't be complaining. You have all the power to change every single thing. You can, they're saying, I guess, to make a lighter note of it, that you're like Lucy, you're in the movie, where if you wanted to, if you had enough belief in who you actually were, you could sit and make time stop and make all of the information go back and forth. You can make the whole scene change exactly where you sit right now as I'm speaking, but the belief is not there yet. The belief is so physical here. It's so dense to get through. I don't know if they're saying that has something in relation to time and how we experience time. Such as, I do know it's a very common experience for us to be really good about manifesting, but for some reason it took a little while, right? Well, was that divine timing, or was that my belief system around the divine timing and the universe like affirming it? What was it? Because they're just, this reading is telling me that you are way more in control of everything, of all your beliefs, of every bit of your reality, of every single bit. It goes beyond being responsible for knowing, for your experience. It goes to, you are making it, you are one with the creator, source energy, right? So you have the access to whatever type of power. You have to believe in it. If not, you're going to just create a bunch of different projections where something else has more power than you. Because that's what we do. When you have a challenge of being in a limited perspective right away, having to use the senses, like the five senses, then and then even to make it worse, then you're dropped on a planet where they're going to tell you that sixth sense doesn't even exist, and if you think it does, well, here's anything to stop you from feeling. If you have too much intuition, makes you, maybe you're saying things that are very different than mainstream, or you're catching on to ideas, channelings, and things that are very out there in with concept. They want to shut it down. They want to suppress it, right? This should be very evident and obvious to everyone that the energy here has made a confusing illusion, and it's by downgrading the appearance of your power here. So you have a lot more, and it's not being used because there's a lot of different factors to that, is what they're saying. So yeah, they're saying you've been given all of the tools and more, and you still have them. There's just a lot of different methods here where it's metaphorically is keeping you blinded from something, from your connection, from that emotion that's telling you, oh, something doesn't feel right. Oh, really? Well, here's a pill so that you don't feel that way, because that's not good. They shut it down. They shut down the natural process of our bodies. I'm not saying that there can't be exceptions to needing to help with coping with some things. I don't think they're talking about that. They're just talking about what comes natural now in these cycles, so many cycles of being stuck in loops. Detached from your own power. Yeah, it's a collective message. I just have to already say it's a collective message that's coming out about your power. Scorpios, are you leading? Are you leading the collective in some way? There's something here about Scorpio energy where, listen, I look at a Scorpio and I think to myself, boy, they have secret power. Like they do. They do. They're hiding something really strong, really powerful, or they know something I don't know, right? That's like, this is the energy of Scorpio channeled to the collective tonight, saying, this is the place we need you to get at so that you can tap into the expansive you, so that you actually start creating life without the chains, the life without the fears. And they're saying that your fears, these are the things that keep people stuck. even if you knew who exactly you were, the energy that you carry, you wouldn't fear anything, right? You would definitely not fear dying. It's almost like the near-death experiences where people say, you know, I don't fear death at all. They live like on a different frequency from that point on, right? They still have to go through their human things, but they have a knowing, and the fear was taken away because something was. So there's something you have to tap into and have a realization. You need to have your own NDE without the near death aspect to it, and you can get this information, they're saying. So you need to find that information. It's secretly in you. It's only secretly in you because that's like the method of control here is, don't let people know how divine they are. Don't let them know that their beliefs, that they truly can change them. And that some things that we call concrete or even factual here are not, that it's more based on an idea set of beliefs, which are like, we could say like societies or collective consciousnesses have been trying to steer or control. Not that there aren't some that are actually for the better, for the highest good, right? But any kind of claim or, I was going to say claim to power, but I don't know if that's exactly the word that I'm looking for. Any right that a person is going to give themselves to try to lead or be in power of others in some way like that can have a light and a dark side, and the dark side be the misuse of that power or abuse of it when it's no longer for the highest good. So there's stuff like that going on where you have to recognize that it's like you are the royalty here. You are the royalty. They're even telling me that some things that you will interact with are more like a thought form. Some things are even not people, like different. They're different things. But you are, if you're listening to this transmission, for one, you're hearing it because you are the just like the royalty, the divine, original divine blueprint. And you have always had, just to remember, just because they call something junk DNA, it is the majority of what they say is going on. And you can't tell me that the majority of what the Creator included in my body cannot be accessed by me, turned on, activated, uncloaked. So that's what's happening. They want you to step into your star power, your star right, the energy. The energy from the starfish. This is very beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's beauty and balance. I'm getting that, like, this is beauty and balance for the collective here. Yeah. All right. Sorry if that was a little choppy. Is there any other message they want to pass on to people about the hidden secret of your divine royalty? That's literally the message. There's the hidden secret. You can find them. Oh, what do they say? Talking about gene keys. Okay. Gene keys. And so they're already there. They're already there. It's like owning a jacket that had like a hidden inner pocket you never knew existed, and then finding out that there's been something in it the whole time. You've always been wearing the jacket. Now you're looking in this pocket and you're finding something really valuable. I've done that before too, where I've found something in a pocket I didn't know existed, and I'm like, wow. That's what's happening. The deer is very, look, effortless. This is how it's supposed to, you're creating the projection. You all are collectively dreaming, right? But each responsible for the whole projection on their own. Every single one, each of us, responsible for the whole in each of us. It's great responsibility to understand that you are the whole ocean in one drop. because then you're creating from that place. It's very expansive, but it's like, you know, you claim it. So you're meant to have things come effortlessly, easily to you, come easily to you with the deer. This is, I do associate Mother Mary with the deer. I don't know if you do. I just like her archetype of being very compassionate, of being loving, of being told that they had a divine plan that they weren't so sure about, but did it anyway. It caused a little fear, but did it anyway. So much love, so much compassion that had to exist, and things come naturally and easy. They're also saying Babaji. So somebody here practices with Babaji, or they work with Babaji. I work with lots of different, like, as far as I allow lots of different energies to come through. They have to be for the highest white light energy. They cannot be anything low or negative being pulled in here, unless it's talking about us overcoming fear and hate and things like that. Okay, so no false light. This is real. I don't know. They're just showing me him. They're showing me Babaji, and they're showing me the nuts and the fruit that he would drop, like, from his pocket or his hand, and when people would pick it up, it would be like vibrating with energy. They're saying, they're saying that's like you could have whatever kind of interesting, unique manifestation just from the energy of love. And that's what this is. That's what's eternal and eternally present always, is without fail. The one truth always is going to be love. So that's how you get there. And they're saying, wow, you're going to be so excited because you have an oyster here, which means you have to open this oyster up, right? The universe is your oyster. You have so much more to explore. So yes, since you have more to explore out there, right? Imagine how much more you have to explore in here, inside yourself. You have the keys, and you have the whole cosmos in you, the whole universe inside you. So imagine I'm on a planet, and I think I'm all alone with all of this black matter. Oh my goodness, it just doesn't looks like I have got so much to explore still, right? Well, imagine that's you. Now that's you as the human saying, you know what, I am this great big expansive thing, but I don't really know half or even a fraction of what I am or what I can do or what's possible yet. But you will. The frontiers of space exploration begin with you. Each one of you are responsible for it. Okay, so that's what I have. Sorry about that little choppiness, and sorry about it being like originally I will have to explain that. Okay, I'll explain that. So sending you love and light. Bye.